No time wasted. Let's just get to it. I get tired of doing this CY get, and when I should be using data test IDs where I have to do this string interpolation, and I end up having to type all this out, and I never get it right 100% of the time. So I don't want to do that. I just want a function for this. So I'm going to comment this out, show you how I did it. So we can see I've already got it here. Get data test ID. Let's go to that function. So here's what I did. I declare a global, and don't worry, I'm pasting this down in the comments so you can just copy this. We want to get straight to the point. I assume you're a software engineer. You don't need me to explain all this to you. And so I put namespace, Cypress. I have an interface that's chainable, and I add this method to the interface. And I'll give you the text should equal to be free. Okay, so then I add a method for that, and I do a subject. I pass in a subject that's a jQuery HTML element, and then I pass in an attribute value that's a string, and I make it return a Cypress chainable jQuery HTML element. And if it's a subject, I wrap it, and I just say fine, and I go ahead and do my string interpolation there, and that way, maybe I should be saying string catenation. I probably got that wrong, but anyway, you know what I mean. And so I just do the work here. And so I go ahead and just add the attribute value on there now. If it's not a subject, I go ahead and do the same thing here. I do the string concatenation here, and I return it. And then I add this to my Cypress command. So you can see I'm adding this get data test ID here to this get data test ID. And this is under support file in Cypress, and I add it to my-commands.ts. And then in my e2e.js file, I just import it into my commands. I need to figure out why ESLint's complaining about that, but this does work. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I will paste this down into the comments so you don't have to worry about these details, straight to the point. And we come over here now, and if we get rid of this, we start typing CY get data test ID. You can see I just get that for free, and I don't have to remember that all the time. If we go over to my tests, we can see that the tests are, this is the wrong thing. I don't know why that grabbed that. Let's get that out of here. I want this. As you can see, if I run it, everything is still working. And I know this works because I've been using this. And so let's get the space out of here. And you can see I'm using this in several places. So there's grabbing the balance. There's grabbing a balance again, interest rate. And so that just works. And so let's just go out to Cypress. And they do suggest that you always do this. They say use data-cy. I don't recommend that because when you stop using Cypress for your app, you don't want CY being there. I would use data-test ID or data-QA ID unless there's some reason, but I can't think of any reason why you'd want to do that. And so that's it. Simple as that. I will put this on the screen, but I'm going to paste this down into the comments so you can just copy this. So really easy. I add it under support, mycommands.ts, paste this in there, then add an import into your A2S E2E.js file, and everything should work. I love you all. This is Michael, the Profit Dreamer at creditcarddevil.com.